She was a beautiful, successful bodybuilder known as She-Hulk. She had hundreds of thousands of followers on social media. However, sadly, just last week, she was brutally murdered. But how and why? Let's find out right now. Wednesday, my Cajun cuties. Yes, it's me, Anne Marie, aka the Cajun Crime Queen from Carencro, Louisiana. Cajun born, Cajun bred, and when I die, I'll be Cajun dead. I hope after this video that you like, subscribe, and comment, and don't forget to press the notification bell so you never miss a video from me, Anne Marie. I hope you have a beverage. I hope you have a snuggle partner or a snuggle fur partner. Those are the best, and you're ready to hear a true crime story with yours truly. And as always, I want to know, are y'all drinking that water? Are y'all staying hydrated? Are y'all getting those tickers up? Remember, just a quick 20-30 minute walk, especially first thing in the morning, get those endorphins up, and you're going to have an amazing, wonderful day, I promise you. And as always, thank you all very much for joining me on this Wicked Wednesday evening as we discuss another true crime case. Today we are going to be discussing a case that happened just last week in Spain. A beautiful 43-year-old Colombian bodybuilder named ZUNILDA Amy HOYOS Mendez loved competing in bodybuilding competitions. She loved everyone. She was sweet. She was compassionate. She loved spending time with friends and family. She loved posting. She loved showing videos of herself training. She had over 75,000 followers on Instagram. It was said she has over 100,000 followers on her OF. She was building a brand. She was doing her thing. She was making that money, and she loved being a part of the community. And all the bodybuilders loved her. She was a wonderful person. She was staying at this luxurious rental property in Spain. It was said it was by the coast. She was traveling all over the world with her 46-year-old husband, Jared Gilly. The couple had just returned back from Dubai. They were staying in Spain at the time, and they were about to leave for Portugal, where ZUNILDA was going to be competing in a bodybuilding competition. However, ZUNILDA was suffering in silence. She had expressed several times to family and friends over the past year she was getting increasingly worried about her husband Jared's anger, his outbursts, his aggression towards her, and she was very worried about what he could possibly do to her. It was also said by her friends and family that ZUNILDA was planning to divorce Jared as soon as the vacation to Portugal was over. ZUNILDA's husband, 46-year-old Jared Gilling, was recovering from a knee surgery in Spain, and ZUNILDA wanted to take care of him following his knee surgery. That's why they were in Spain at the time before they went on their trip to Portugal. Rumors say the marriage was extremely abusive over the past year, that ZUNILDA constantly lived in fear day after day after day, wondering what her husband would do to her next. Her friends and family grew extremely concerned when ZUNILDA hadn't posted on social media since June 14th, June 15th, and it was June 19th, and no one had heard from her. Everyone was growing more and more concerned. I'm gonna pause right there. If I hadn't posted on social media in 4 or 5 days, something is definitely wrong. Something happened. Y'all all need to come look for me. My man, my kids, my friends, my family, all the followers out there. If I don't post in 4 or 5 days, something is extremely wrong. And ZUNILDA friends and family knew that. They knew this isn't right. They contacted the police. The police went to the home on June 19th, 2025, and they discovered a gruesome scene. 43-year-old ZUNILDA was deceased on the floor. And it looks like it could have been a hammer that took her life, that someone could have beaten her to death with a hammer. And just down the hall in the bathroom, police found her 46-year-old husband deceased on the floor. They said it looked like it was self-inflicted knife wounds. No one knows exactly what happened. We don't have all the information as of now. But police and authorities believe that 46-year-old Jared Gilling took the life of 43-year-old ZUNILDA Mendez. How sad, how heartbreaking is that? A 43-year-old beautiful Colombian bodybuilder and her husband are now deceased. Everyone thinks that Jared Gilling took her life. I research cases every single day. I looked at this case, I read the reports, I read everything on social media, and ZUNILDA was obviously afraid of her husband. And as y'all know, when I research cases, I dig into stuff. And there are a couple of reasons why people murder people. Money, jealousy, they're divorcing the person, they don't want to get divorced. And all of these signs right here show me that Jared Gilling took the life of his wife and then took the life of himself. And my heart and prayers go out to ZUNILDA's friends and family. I am with y'all, and y'all are in my prayers daily. My final thought, I always give y'all my final thought. And my final thought is, if you or someone you know is in an abusive relationship, please walk away now. This could happen to you. As you all know, I was in an abusive relationship. It took a while, but I finally walked away, and you can too. ZUNILDA was very afraid of her husband, 46-year-old Jared Gilling. She wanted to get away. And after reading all the reports, after seeing everything on social media, I noticed something about Jared. I noticed that, in my opinion, he was very jealous of his wife. She was beautiful, she was successful, she had the fame, she had the fortune, she had all these followers, and maybe he wanted that and couldn't have that, and maybe he was growing increasingly jealous of that. So what does he do? He takes the life of his wife and takes his own life. Could that have happened? Could it have been something else? In my opinion, I do believe that it was, in fact, a murder-suicide. And my heart goes out to ZUNILDA. My heart goes out to her because rumors say she was suffering in silence. She wanted to get away from this marriage. A lot of you have contacted me about this case stating, were they on steroids? Did steroids play a role in this murder-suicide? Was somebody else involved? Was this, was that? We don't know yet. However, we do know there are side effects from steroids. We do know that it is said they cause anger issues, but we don't know if this couple, if they were using steroids. We have no clue what was going on. However, what we do know is no one has the right to take the life of someone else, no matter what medication they were using at the time. We don't know what it is, but what we do know is this case is extremely sad. And another thing that's sad is this type of thing happens every single day. Every day you hear about something like this. Every day. And it's scary because when you get married to a person, you love that person. You want to cherish that person. You want to hold them. You want to be with them every day. And then you find out that the person you love is abusive and then maybe ends up taking your life one day. So I'm just letting y'all know, if y'all are in an abusive relationship, please get help. Y'all can contact me. Y'all can contact the hotlines. Get out of this type of situation. I hope after this video that you like, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget to press the notification bell so you never miss a video from me and Marie. And as always, stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. And always know that I'm here for each and every one of y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow night with another video. And thank y'all so much for joining me on this Wicked Wednesday evening. I love all of y'all. Good night. Bye.